Check this out. Looks like Snowmageddon up at the Wolf Creek Ski Resort tonight. Man, it is coming down fast and furiously. They've already picked up 34 inches out of this latest storm. And listen to this. So far this season, 443 inches of snow and a lot more still on the way. A lot more where that came from. What a contrast down here. It's peaceful, it's calm, it's still warm. 50 is the current temperature. You've got to love the diversity across the state of Colorado. Live look in downtown Pueblo right now. Your skies are clear. The big 5-0, a little breezy out of the west right now. That wind is really going to crank up tomorrow. Here's the reason why. Big jet stream energy moving across the area. And those jet stream winds are going to mix right down to the surface, create a very hostile environment for near hurricane force wind across parts of the viewing area. That wind is going to continue from late morning all the way until Thursday morning. Look at all the color on the map. That tells you this is a big storm, a monster in the making with snow and wind. The prime target right there in the San Juans. Over 5 feet of wind-driven snow possible by Thursday morning. Virtually impossible to roll over the Continental Divide across the San Juans here for the next day or two. Check the latest road reports before you venture out. Around here, the big story tomorrow is going to be that wind. A high wind warning 9 a.m. through 8 p.m. for most of the viewing area. Gusts across Colorado Springs and Pueblo from 50 to 60 and even 65 miles per hour. The strongest wind in the Wet Mountains, the Wet Mountain Valley, into the Sangres. Gusts hurricane force, 75 to 80 mile per hour winds with wind damage possible. Now tomorrow morning, enjoy the calm before the storm. It'll be pretty tame around here, but by late morning into the afternoon, there you go at lunchtime, gusts into the 50s and 60s. Strong gusty wind for that Wet Mountain Valley. Look at that West Cliff. By late tomorrow afternoon, gusting close to 70 miles per hour. Even after sunset, it's still going to be windy with gusts into the 40s up and down the I-25 corridor. Finally, by Thursday morning, that gradient relaxes and those winds will start to die down. But tomorrow, potentially a dangerous situation for fire starts across the area with those dry fuels and the strong gusty wind. That's why a red flag warning active for most of the day. Just do your part to keep our community safe. It's pretty simple. Just avoid outdoor spark and flame. When it's this dry, even a spark can start a dangerous fire. So there's the phrase that pays right there. Be careful and be alert. If you see smoke, call it in as fast as you possibly can. Clear skies at sunrise tomorrow morning. Going to see that snow along and west of the Continental Divide. Maybe a sprinkle or a light shower here east of the Rockies. Most of that will evaporate before it reaches the ground due to that strong downslope flow. Temperatures today, it was the first full day of spring, and I love spring. It's when the temperatures go up and the heating bills go down. Love that combination. Afternoon highs into the 60s this afternoon. Overnight lows will be really warm for this time of the year due to that downslope component staying at or above freezing across most parts of the viewing area. Temperatures tomorrow, yes, it's going to be really warm, but hard to get out and enjoy that with that wind just screaming throughout most of the day. Temperatures will be the warmest tomorrow that we'll have for at least the next 7 to possibly 10 days in the Springs. The wind is the key player tomorrow. I wanted to break it down for you hour by hour with this Super 7 day. Not bad early tomorrow morning, but those winds crank hard by late morning, continuing through late afternoon into the nighttime hours. Going to blow in a cold front. It'll be noticeably cooler on Thursday, cooler still Friday. A late day sprinkle possible. Weekend will get your attention and not in a good way. Look at Sunday, a high of freezing, and I've got snow in the forecast. That could linger into Monday morning. Pueblo, hang on tight tomorrow. Very windy, blowing dust in the afternoon. All the elements in play for explosive fire growth potential. And take a look at your temperatures. You go from the 70s into the 30s. Yep, that's March in eastern Colorado, and then snow possible by early next week. Canyon City, that wind is going to be a pain in the plans tomorrow. You want to be indoors, I think. Cold front knocks you back to normal on Thursday, and a weekend spoiler on Sunday with a developing storm system. You won't like the snow, but you will love the beneficial moisture. Woodland Park, a few showers possible late Friday. The next storm with good moisture potential arrives late Saturday. Snow a strong possibility on Sunday, maybe lingering into Monday morning. We'll have updates as the exact storm track becomes better defined.